Now, bebecitos, let's start with the chapter 9, our first chapter. So basically, it's going to be the structure of the chapter is always similar. So always you're going to have 2 pages of, this is the textbook, 2 pages where you have the textbook information that I created, and also you're going to do some homework after you finish viewing my video, but it's always 2 before the tarea. I try to be consistente, so it's easy to follow for you. And you can see that here, guys, this is not going to open until September 2nd. If you guys requested to open before, I will try, but as you can tell, everything here I'm done. Like I can open because I'm a profesora. Can you see, guys, how I created all this stuff? It's done. The only thing missing here is my video. Can you see? I need to teach you, pronounce this so you can follow me and practice pronunciación conmigo. So solamente me faltan los videos. That's why I spend so many nights without sleeping to have all this ready, and I'm done up to chapter 16, up to final. I even have final created based on everything that I created 9 through 16 chapter, because all I need to do is revise. Now, if I go here, okay, this is chapter 9. I do have the video, you will see. And it's even closed caption. I don't like the video, but I had no time to make it awesome, guys. But hey, at least I'm pronouncing so you can hear the pronunciation of all this vocabulary. So this is the video lesson, okay, guys? And then this is where you practice. So when you go to a classroom, usually professora will teach you the lesson, and I will assign to do activity. And this is the assignment, guys. You know, so, muchísimas por el festival de calle 8. El festival fue muy. Let's say that I choose, no sé, muchísimas, and you will see, clase, comprobar, and you will see that it's wrong. I like this activity because it gives you instant feedback like this. That's why I have it. Is this going to go to the grade book? No. This is just to practice if you want. Okay, guys? Now, is this coming on the quiz or exam? I don't know that. You know, you will find out. Because is this beneficial for quiz and exam? Yeah, probably. But this is going to give you a better idea of how to do the exam. So if you have the time, yes, I recommend you doing this. And this is the activity. You have no problem because you only have to click in this case, guys. You know, and honestly, if I click whatever, at the end, if I do comprobar, can you see that my score already went 50? Yes. And look how down it's going to go, 0. Because I didn't really read and I just choose whatever. And so it's giving you at least the right answer that way. And that's why I like it. On the homework, you have to wait until you submit the assignment to really see your mistake. But in this case, you can see it right back after you finish. And that's the reason why I have this type of activity. Okay? Now, chicos, necesito que sepan, this is the activity that you need to use your keyboard. You can use, no puedes usar el símbolo de Canvas porque este sistema que estoy usando, this is a program that I'm paying and it's from Spain, and I had to embed it, the activities. So you are not going to be able to use the Canvas symbol. So you have to use your keyboard if you have to put accent. This activity in particular, or like the matching, you don't have to, but a lot of them, conjugation especially, you have to use your keyboard. Okay, good. So let me go to módulo. Chicos, voy a ir a módulo, and on módulo, día festivo is the same thing, guys, and then you do the homework. So my recommendation, do this lesson, video lesson, take your time doing your homework, get 50 maximum is 50. You don't get 50, you need to, and you don't understand why, you need to ask me. When I open the homework, you will see that there is only 2 attempts. You know what? You want third attempt? I have no issue. I can give you that. You want third? I can give you that. I can give you as many as you need. Because if you ask for more attempt, that means that you want to improve your grade and do it again. Oh my God, I'm grateful, guys, because you are trying to really do well on the class. So I have no issue giving you more attempts. And that's why I love it, bebecitos. I have that freedom because this is a program and everything that I created. So I have the power and access to do all that. So that's why when I was teaching with the publisher material, once my students submit the assignment, I was not able to open again. It was so frustrating for my student and for me. And so don't think that having done on the online pain will be better. I can assure you it's not better, because my number one complaint wasn't about my class, was about the homework, all the issue. So to be honest, because profesora tiene access to change everything on the system, I have that access. You will like it better, but you have to ask me for help. Okay? Good. Now, you ask if you need more attempt on the homework. Now, bebecitos, I'm going back so you can locate it where I am. So this is what you're supposed to do. Do this homework, get 50. Please do not stop with one attempt, because when you do the homework, you are actually studying for exam. And if you took my class, you know what I mean. You practice your homework and you will do well, not only on the quiz, but on the exam. I do not expect you to finish all this by Wednesday. Are you kidding me? No. I do expect that you finish all this chapter 1 by September 1st, 11:30 p.m. Got it? Now, I do expect from you una fiesta de cumpleaños de Amiel, la fiesta festivos, and then make sure, guys, that you do the homework, and your next step will be to take the quiz. Why? Because the quiz is going to close tomorrow, 11:30. And that's the reason why my last orientation is right now in the morning. So you have plenty of time to do this. Let's say that you take the quiz, you don't do well, no problem. Okay, you have 2 attempts. You don't do well, it's okay. You can drop that. But if you have the time and you want to email me, ask for help. Professora can help you. Okay, guys? To be honest, if you want a 50 on your homework or 50 on your quiz, you can if you ask for help. It's just that takes time and you need to manage your time better and do it before. I'm here to help you. Now, clase, also, when you, let's say that you're viewing this page in Canvas and you may be using different browser than the one that I created. I use Google Chrome, and Canvas is very much compatible. They love each other with Google Chrome. So when you open with Google Chrome, you will probably most of the time have no issue. Like you will not have any problem. But sometimes you're going to see that you type the answer and you check and you have the right answer, like the one that I have as a profesora put the answer. You will be able to see that. But for some reason, you didn't get credit. That happened. Main reason, usually student leaves space at the beginning or at the end. That's the reason why. Your answer is right. I can go back and give you credit back. That wasn't my fault. It was your fault for leaving space. But you know, we are not perfecto, but I can make it perfecto if you let me know. No. Now, another issue that you have, because what do you think? I go to Rate Professor and I was reading those comments. I go, hey, you didn't tell me. That's why they say, oh, Professora, like deduct point for everything. No, that's not true. The reason why the point was probably deducted is because the student put space or they use different browser and they didn't let me know. I'm willing to change your grade. You just have to let me know. Do you think I have time to be looking every single tarea of my 150 students? Just go and check the schedule. All my class is full, guys. We waitlisted 10, 15, or sometime like 2, 5. I don't know. Depends on the course. So I have so many students that I have to take care of. And so you need to check your submission, check your tarea, check your quiz, exam. I'm going to check. Tell me, I give you credit back. Now, also the issue sometimes that when you get a right answer, but you don't get credit is because you use different browser. I don't know. There's so many browser out there and it's not comparable to what I have created or to Canvas. So when that happens, no problem. You have to let me know and I will give you credit back. You see, it's no issue that I'm deducting point, it's issue of you using the wrong browser or you leaving space. But it's a problem that we can solve. If you have the right answer or it's an answer that I can take, I will give you credit back. No hay ningún problema. You just have to let me know.